Hey there, my fellow Scorpios. Welcome back again to my channel and welcome back to your reading. Hope you guys are doing great today or wherever you are in the world. Thank you for supporting to my channel and thanks as well for joining me here, especially to all my soul family and soul tribes. I am very thankful and grateful for your support. If you are new here, welcome. Cross watchers are also welcome. This is a timeless and general energy reading for the star sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So here we go. Divine God and Goddess of all beings, divine ancestors, divine spirits, spiritual animals, show me the cards what I need to see for the star sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Universal energy for the star sign of Scorpio. Who is coming towards Scorpio? Is there any love interest for the star sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I would like to remind you guys that this is not a personal reading. This is a timeless and general energy reading for the star sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For some of you guys, it could not be your energy. It's because there are millions of Scorpios all over the world. The President of the United States of America, Joe Biden, and the King of England, King Charles III, are also Scorpios. If it is not resonates to you, just leave it, okay? Show me the cards what I need to see, please. Give me the accurate and clear reading for the star sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I would like to advise you guys to please use your own discernment. It's because I do believe that we are all intuitive in our own ways. And aside from that, I also believe that we are all individually responsible for our own choices and our own destiny, right? What the Scorpio needs to know about love, money, career, business, and studies. And who is coming towards Scorpio? What are the possible energies ahead for the star sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Show me the cards what I need to see, please. Give me the accurate and clear reading for the star sign of Scorpio. Who is coming towards Scorpio? Is there any love interest for the star sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Show me the cards what I need to see, please. What are the possible energies ahead for the star sign of Scorpio? Give me the accurate and clear reading for the star sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Divine God and Goddess of all beings, divine ancestors, divine spirits, spiritual animals, show me the cards what I need to see for the star sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So my beautiful souls, Scorpio, let me see your card readings for today, guys. First, we have the Eight of Wands. This is your current energy. We also have the Eight of Cups. This is your challenge in this reading. The King of Cups is the spiritual lesson in this reading. The Queen of Pentacles is the past situation in this reading. We also have the Ten of Wands. This is the present energy in this reading. And the future is the Seven of Wands. Let me see your attitude. In this reading is the Sun. Here comes the Sun. Here comes the Sun. And I'll say it's all right. This is your attitude. And I love this card for you, my beautiful souls, Scorpio. And we have here the Two of Cups. This is the outside influence in this reading. Your hopes and fears is the Nine of Swords. The outcome in this reading is the Queen of Cups. So my beautiful souls, Scorpio, let me clarify your readings for today, guys. If this is not resonates to you, just leave it. take only what fits in your story and don't manifest the rest. Okay? The first foundation of your reading, which is your current energy, is the Eight of Wands. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Sagittarius, or you have a Sagittarius in your birth chart. It could also be that you are attracting a person who has a Sagittarius in their birth chart. I feel like this is your energy. You are leveling up. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are going to receive a promotion at work. Others of you, this is related to traveling. It could also be that you want to travel alone, or you want to travel with your loved ones. It could also be that this person who embodied the energy of a Sagittarius wants to have a romantic travel vacation with you and them. It could also be that this person will give you or will send you a quick and clear communication. I don't know what is this all about. Others of you, it could also be that you are going to travel and work, or you are going to travel with this person who embodied the energy of a Sagittarius. This is, for most of you, leveling up. It could also be that this person wants to uplift you. Take only what fits in your story, my beautiful souls, Scorpio. This is the current energy. This is all about positivity, good news, and leveling up related to travel. Take only what fits in your story. And we have here, your challenge in this reading is the Eight of Cups. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Pisces. It could also be other water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Or you have a Pisces in your birth chart. Not necessary. It could also be other sign. I feel like somebody here is withdrawn. Somebody here walking away in this certain situation. It's because I feel like somebody here is emotionally detached. It could also be that there is no clarity in this situation. And that's why, because of indecisive situationship or relationship, somebody here move on, walk away. Somebody here withdrawn in a certain scenario. And this is the challenge. It could also be that this person who embodied the energy of either Sagittarius or Pisces wants to travel towards a new, to patch it up together with this relationship. Because somebody here walk away, somebody here move away because either emotionally detached or there is no clarity in this relationship or situationship. And this is the challenge here. Take only what fits in your story, my beautiful souls, Scorpio. Okay? And we have here, the spiritual lesson is the King of Cups. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with, a Pisces. It could also be a fellow water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Not necessary. It could also be other sign. I feel like for most of you, this is your energy. You are the control of your own emotion. You are unshakable. You are the master of your own emotion. You have an emotional intelligence. It's because of what has happened in the past. It's because of what you have experienced in the past. It doesn't matter if you are male or female. It could also be that this person loves you. This person wants to support you, especially with emotional support. It could also be that this person wants to offer you a cup of love. This person wants to socialize you, to inspire you, to take care of you. Could be a matured, male, compassionate person. It doesn't matter if you are male or female. Could also be a matured, female, compassionate person. And this person wants to support you. Could also be that this person wants to return and to celebrate with you, my beautiful souls, Scorpio. This person could be a water sign like you, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But normally this is the energy of a Pisces. And I feel like for most of you, this person viewed you as a person who has an emotional stability. This person viewed you as well as a marriage material. Could also be that this person wants to commit you, to offer you a marriage proposal. Could be a water sign like you, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And the moral lesson here, or the spiritual lessons in this reading, is that you'll learn to balance your emotion because you matured emotionally. It's because of the painful experiences you have experienced in the past. Take only what fits in your story, okay? And we have here the past situation is the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Virgo, or you have a Virgo in your birth chart. It could also be other sign. I feel like this is your energy. For most of you, you have a financial success and stability. It's because of your hard work. It's because of legacy. For some of you, could also be a self-made success. It's because of your effort and creativity. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are a successful businessman or businesswoman. It doesn't matter. It's because in tarot, there is no gender. And for most of you, you are manifesting this to be the Queen of Pentacles. And you are working. You are on your path to be a Queen of Pentacles or a King of Pentacles. Others of you guys, it could also be that this person needs your support, especially financially, if this is in your family. If this is in your workplace, this person wants to nurture the relationship between you and them. Could also be that you have a grudges with this person or misunderstanding. And I feel like this person viewed you as a very loving, nurturing, kind, and compassionate person. You look, the King of Cups. It could also be that this person wants to take you for granted. Yeah. Maybe this person wants to ask money, needs your financial support. It could also be that this person is only aftering your money. Because this person viewed you as a very nurturing, compassionate, and generous person. And some people will exploit your kindness. I don't know who is this person in your life. But I feel like this person needs your financial support. It could also be that this person wants to nurture the relationship between you and them. Could be that this is in your family, could also be in your friend circle, could also be in your workplace, could also be your ex or in the community. This is the past situation. For some of you, it could also be that you are an independent CEO or contractor. and you have success and financial stability, it's because of your self-made effort. That's why you become this energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Take only what fits in your story. Okay? And we have here, the present energy is the 10 of Wands. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Sagittarius, or you have a Sagittarius in your birth chart. Double confirmation. It's because the 8 of Wands is also embodied the energy of a Sagittarius. It could also be other sign that you are dealing with. I feel like this is your energy. You are no longer sacrificing yourself with other people. You manage to put down the heavy weight on your shoulder. In the past, you are carrying the heavy weight on your shoulder. It's because there are people who oblige you to carry their burdens on your shoulder. And because of your compassion, generosity, and kindness, these people in the past taken you for granted. If this is in your family, maybe you are supporting your family, maybe you are a breadwinner, and I feel like you are not reciprocated here. If this is in your workplace, I feel like your colleague at work are taking you for granted, includes your boss. For some of these people, I hear that they are laughing at you, in front of you, not only behind you, because I feel like for some of these colleagues at work, they have a higher salary than you, or you have the same salary, and you are working too hard because your boss is conniving with this group of colleagues at work, and they let you work too much, when in fact, for some of them, maybe you have a higher salary. For some of them, maybe they have more salary than you. Others of these people in the workplace, maybe you have the same salary with them, or your salary is lesser than them. And though maybe your boss, your ex-boss, because this is the past scenario, because you managed to put down the heavy weight on your shoulder, your boss is conniving with this group of people, and this group of people are happy when you are struggling, because you know what, even though you are kind, compassionate to them, and generous to them, to this group of people, they are intimidated with your aura. They are intimidated that you can work successfully, and they don't like it, and that's why they tried to mock you down in the past. They are the haters. They hate you. It's because you have a capabilities to work. You can accomplish the work alone in the workplace, and that's why they hated you. For that reason, they try to mock you down in the past. They let you work, and they never also increase the salary. Your boss never increased your salary. This is taken for granted. They exploited you, my beautiful souls, Scorpio. And now for some of you, I feel like you already resigned. You already walk away in this workplace. You look, the 8 of Cups. You move on. You walk away. And this is, you put down as well the heavy weight on your shoulder. Enough is enough. If you work hard, my beautiful souls, Scorpio, the universe is going to pay you off. Rest assured in a different ways. Maybe this group of people in the past abuse, exploit, and taken you for granted. But the Lord God seen what you have done. The Lord God will give you the justice, and this is the payoff of your hard work. Nevertheless, you manage to put down this heavy weight on your shoulder. Could also be this person who embodied the energy of Sagittarius is one of this group of people who let you carry the burdens on your shoulder. You realize that you have your own burdens to carry, and that's why you manage to put down. You don't care whether burdens anymore. This is not your burdens to carry, not your monkey, not your circus, and you put down this heavy weight on your shoulder. Take only what fits in your story, okay? And we have here the Seven of Wands. This is the future energy. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Leo, or you have a Leo in your birth chart. Could also be a group of people. I feel like this is your energy. You are very resilient. You're standing on your ground no matter what will happen. And I feel like you are also protecting your territory. You are very defensive. You are guarded up. It's because of what you have experienced in the past. You look, the Ten of Wands. There are lots of people who was taking you for granted in the past. There are lots of people who cross the borders of your limitations. You don't want to fight with these people again because you put down the heavy weight on your shoulders. You only defending yourself. I feel like there are still people in your surroundings. I don't know who are these people in your life. These people are still gossiping and spreading lies and rumors about you. It could also be related to your belief, to the nature of your job or whatever, but they are still gossiping and spreading lies and rumors about you. You don't want to fight. You are only defending yourself, and that's why you are guarded up. Could also be that Leo is one of this person, of this group of people. It could also be that this person who embodied the energy of Leo and a group of people viewed you as a very resilient person because you rise above the tribulations. And I feel like for some of you, you are no longer engaging with your energy to this person who embodied the energy of Leo or a group of people, because you don't care their burdens anymore. You look, this is your future energy. You are very resilient. You are standing on your ground no matter what will happen, because this is your quest, this is your territory, this is your life. You are protecting your energy, because there are people who wants to harvest your energy, who wants to create drama in your life. And I fully understand, my beautiful souls, Scorpio, if you are very defensive. Take only what fits in your story, okay? And this is your attitude, the Sun. Wow, I love this card for you guys. For some of you, it could also be that you are dealing with a Leo, or you have a Leo in your birth chart. Double confirmation. You look, the Seven of Wands and the Sun is embodied the energy of Leo. It could also be other sign. I feel like this is your energy. This is like the vibrancy of summers, the vibrancy of summertime shining through your life. Your life is stunning, your life is flourishing. There is growth, healing, joy, peace, and prosperity here. For some of you guys, you have too many illuminations. You have seen the truth. You also understand why the things happened the way it was. This is like you find the light at the end of the tunnel after the devastated storm, the chaos and havoc in your life. The dark time was over. And for some of you, you accept your flaws and your weaknesses. And that's the reason why you are free of guilt and shame, because you accept yourself for who you are. Others of you, it could also be that you are going to welcome a newborn baby in your family. Could be that you are going to give birth to a newborn baby or in your family. Congratulations. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are going to give birth to a new ideas. And again, congratulations. And there is success here. There is growth. There is prosperity here as well. It could also be that this person who embodied the energy of Leo wants to heal the grudges and the trauma between you and them, because this person viewed you as the sun, the lights. For some of you guys, it could also be that this person is intimidated with your lights, because you are shining bright, you are glowing, you are shining. And this person hate it to see you glowing, because they want you to carry the heavy weight in your shoulder forever. Could also be that these are the group of people in your family, in your workplace, in your friend circle, your ex, in your community, and or Leo. And they hate it that you shines bright. They couldn't stand your aura. For some of these people, they want to dim your lights. That's why you are defensive. And I feel like this is your energy. For some of you, you already held the past trauma. And others of you are continuing your healing journey. And there is joy, peace, tranquility, and equilibrium in your surroundings. This is all about positivity. You are the sun, because you manage to find the light at the end of the dark tunnel in your life. Take only what fits in your story, my beautiful souls, Scorpio. And I love this card for you. This is your attitude. You express your joy and happiness. You are being vulnerable once again, especially to yourself. And you are following your heart. And we have here the outside influences, the Two of Cups. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Cancer, or you have a Cancer in your birth chart. Of course, not all of you. It could also be other sign. I feel like this person could be your divine masculine or divine feminine. It could also be that this person is your so-called soulmate. A soulmate is not necessarily a lover. It could also be a lover, a friend, or a family. For some of you, you have a connection with this person in the past. It could also be that you are going to meet this person during Cancer season. And Monday is a significant day in this meeting. Others of you, you are divinely guided to meet each other. For some of you guys, you have a duality. Both of you having the same chemistry. You have sent yourself to this person, or this person send themselves to you. This is like a twins. This is a soulmate. This meeting could lead into a platonic and a romantic relationship. It could also be that this meeting will lead into a business partnership. This person wants to offer you a cup of love. This person have feelings on you. This person wants to celebrate with you. It could also be that this person is the person in the past you already met, and this person wants to return to celebrate with you. This person have an emotional feelings towards on you, or both of you having the same feelings. I don't know who is this person in your life. but this is a soulmate. Could be a friend, a family, or a lover. Take only what fits in your story, okay? For some of you, you are dealing with the same sign, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Or you have a Cancer in your birth chart. Take only what fits in your story, okay? And we will see the hopes and fears. And this reading is the Nine of Swords. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Gemini or an air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or you have an air sign in your birth chart. Or you are dealing with a person who has an air sign in their birth chart. I don't know which is your story here. I feel like somebody here is depressed. Somebody here couldn't sleep in the nights. This person having an insomnia. It's because of overthinking. It's because of worrying about the next day, the future. I don't know. It could also be that this is your energy, that you have an overthinking. You are worrying what will happen in the next day. If this is your energy, the universe advises you to eradicate this overthinking. You need to rest and calm your mind. You don't need to worry. It's because the universe will provide you everything. All you need to do is to believe and trust Him. You need to rest and calm your mind instead of overthinking. Overthinking will bring you nothing. It will drain your mind and your energy. For some of you guys, I feel like this is not your energy because you are the sun. You look. You are happy wherever you are. You are contented of what you have because you managed to find the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like this is the energy of this person who embodied the energy of either a Gemini or a group of people. This group of people could be in your family, could also be in your friend circle, could also be in your workplace, could also be your ex or in the community. For instance, your neighbors. This group of people are depressed. They have an insomnia. It's because they couldn't believe that you find the light at the end of the tunnel, when in fact they tried to drag you down. They want you to be like this, to be depressed. They want to put you in a situation that you will have a mental anguish. For some of this person or group of people, they are bullying you in the workplace. In the past, of course. For some of these people, they tried to destroy you. They engage you maybe in a black magic, a witchcraft, voodoo. They tried everything to knock you down, to destroy you. But it didn't work because at the end of the day, you find the light at the end of the tunnel. This group of people in the past are the backstabbers, the manipulators, the gaslighters. These people who are not happy and insatiable with their own lives. Hurt people hurt people. Most of these people, they are envy and jealous on you, my beautiful souls, Scorpio. You know why? I feel like the way you carry yourself, the way you stand up for yourself, you rise above the tribulations, Seven of Wands. And that's why they are intimidated on your aura, your energy. It's because you put them a blockage, a space. Because for most of these people, they are crossing the borders of your limitations in the past. They did everything to destroy you. You have gone through the Nine of Swords. This is not a joke. There are lots of people, I never see all, a minimum of 9 people who tried to destroy you. These people in the past, of course, is the people in your surroundings. You have a connection. For some of you guys, at this moment in your life, you managed to cut off and detach your energy that ties for this group of people. You also block this group of people in your mobiles and in your social media because you have nothing to do with them anymore. For some of you, maybe you have seen this, you're still seeing this group of people or this person, but in your mind, you already detached because you managed to stand up to rise above the tribulations where people are causes too much pain and burdens in your heart and in your mind. And now, the table turns. Whatever they did, whatever the energy they put on you in the past, it is backfires on them. They want you to have a mental anguish, to destroy your mentality, to block your third eye chakra. And now, whatever they did to you, they taste their own medicines. For some of them, they experience depression, insomnia, mental anguish, or maybe for some of them, they need a psychiatrist now because they couldn't believe that you find the light at the end of the tunnel. They mess you up, and in the end, they ended with their own entrapment. Take only what fits in your story. The hopes and fears is death. For some of you, you need to clear up your mindset. You need to rest and calm your mind. It's because there are things in our lives that our mind couldn't explain. We need to pay attention and to listen to our intuition, the wisdom of your body and your heart. And this is the hopes and fears because there are people in your life in the past. This is your hopes and fears because this group of people are trying to destroy your mental health. This is in the past scenario, but I feel like there are still people who want you to be like this, to experience this depression because they are now experiencing with their own depression. That's why you are very defensive because you don't want the history repeat itself. Hopes and fears. And we have here the outcome in this reading is the Queen of Cups. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Libra or a fellow water sign. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio could also be other sign. This is your energy. You matured emotionally. You are the King and Queen of Cups. Double confirmation because you look, it could also be that you are going to meet your divine counterpart. Both of you having an emotional intelligence, the Queen and the King of Cups. This is your counterpart, divine counterpart. Maybe you are going to meet this person during either Pisces season or Libra season. I don't know who is this person. It could also be that this person, both of this person could be a couple or could also be two people who wants to support you emotionally. It's because of what you have undergone in the past. You have gone through the Nine of Swords. Or this is your divine feminine or divine masculine meeting. Both of you are the Queen and King of an emotions. You are very nurturing and very loving person, my beautiful souls, Scorpio. And you understand the feelings of other people. You matured emotionally. It's because of the painful experiences you have experienced in the past. And this is your energy. yet you're still loving, kind, and very nurturing person. It could also be that this person viewed you as a marriage material. It could also be that this person find their divine emotional counterpart, and you are going to meet this person, or there is a rendezvous of two emotionally intelligent person. Take only what fits in your story, my beautiful souls, Scorpio. Okay, and clarify me please why the Nine of Swords in this reading. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords in this reading, please. Show me the cards what I need to see for the star sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why the Nine of Swords? The Nine of Swords is clarified as Schütze. Schütze is a German language which stands for Sagittarius. Could be that you are dealing with either Sagittarius or Gemini or a group of people. You look. It could also be that this is the reason why you have too much overthinking. What will happen on the next day? I don't know. Maybe you have a grudges with this person, or you have a problem with this person in the past. I don't know who is this person. Could be a Gemini or a group of people. Could also be a Sagittarius. Could also be that this person now are now feeling depressed because whatever they did to you never works, and that's the reason why this person is depressed, having an insomnia and a sleepless nights. Could also be that this person is worrying because somebody here wants to travel, wants to have a romantic vacation with you. The Eight of Wands, and this is a Sagittarius energy. And this person worrying and having too much overthinking because they knew that you will not go with them again if this is your ex, because you managed to cut off this person in your, the ties of this person in your life. Because this person is one of the causes of your pain and burdens in your mind and in your heart. You look, the Ten of Wands. There is too much burden in this relationship. Could be a Sagittarius or a Gemini. Could also be a group of people. Take only what fits in your story. Okay? Either a Sagittarius or Gemini you are dealing with. And we have here the Queen of Cups. Why the Queen of Cups in this reading? Please tell me more about the Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups is clarified as second house, resources and worth. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Taurus, or you have a Taurus in your birth chart, and this is the clarification of the Queen of Cups. Either you are dealing with Libra, pale water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Taurus. The second house is Taurus. It could also be other sign. This is related to resources. Could be an inheritance, money, job, career, and worth. I don't know what is this all about. And I feel like this person wants to support you, to offer you a cup of love. It could also be that you are going to support with this person. I don't know where is your energy here, because in Tarot it could also be a reversal. For some of you, this is related to money, resources, inheritance, because this is worthful things. This is related to material world. Somebody here wants to support you. This person is a very loving and kind person. Could be a Libra, a fellow Scorpio, sorry, a fellow water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or a Taurus. Take only what fits in your story, okay? Clarify me, please, the Seven of Wands in this reading, please. Why the Seven of Wands here? The Seven of Wands is clarified as conjunction, Verschmelzung und energy. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Leo, or you have a Leo in your birth chart. It could also be that this person wants to patch up the relationship between you and them. Maybe you have a misunderstanding, or maybe you have grudges with this person. And somebody here wants to bring back the two different opinions into one. This is Verschmelzung und energy, and it costs too much energy. You need to patch it up together. It's just like two powerful person and to join each other. Yeah, to join together, sorry. To become one. Somebody here wants to reunite with you. To patch it up together with a relationship. Could be a Leo. Could also be a group of people. Includes Leo. Take only what fits in your story, okay? And clarify me, please. Why the Sun here? This is also. Tell me more about the Sun. The Sun is clarified as Lilith. Wealthy Weiblichkeit. This is a German language. It stands for Lilith, the wild femininity. For some of you, it could also be that you are dealing with a Leo. Could also be that this is a female person. Not necessary. Well, wild femininity. Yeah, this is related to gender struggle. There is a provocation here. Maybe somebody has prolonged into drug addiction or alcohol consumption. Sorry guys. Alcohol consumption, drug addiction, consuming too much drugs. This is provocation. Could be that you are dealing with this person who embodied the energy of Leo, or you have a Leo in your birth chart. This person is having an emotional storm, not clear in mind, because this person is having a childhood trauma that never healed. Could be a Leo. Somebody has engaged in drug and alcohol, and that makes this person like a wild femininity. Could be a Leo, and this person wants to heal the grudges between you and them. Yeah, you look Seven of Wands. Could be that you are dealing with a Leo, or you have a Leo in your birth chart. Take only what fits in your story, okay? And clarify me, please. Why the Queen of Pentacles here? The Queen of Pentacles is clarified as Pluto, shadow and mystic. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Virgo or a fellow Scorpio. Yeah, because Pluto is the ruling planet of a Scorpio. I feel like somebody here is doing shady behind the scenes. Shadow. Mystery. Could be a Virgo. Could also be a fellow Scorpio. And this person could be in your family, could also be in your workplace, in your friend circle, your ex, or in the community. I don't know who is this person. Somebody here is doing shady, doing something in the dark. Take only what fits in your story. Could be a Virgo or a fellow Scorpio. Clarify me, please. Why the Ten of Wands here? Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is clarified as fishy, the Trimarine. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with a Pisces, or you have a Pisces in your birth chart. This is the clarification of the Ten of Wands. Either a Pisces or a Sagittarius. It could also be that this person viewed you as their dreams. They dream about you. My beautiful souls, Scorpio. Either Pisces or Sagittarius. Take only what fits in your story, okay? And clarify me, please, why the Two of Cups here? The Two of Cups is clarified as sextile, chance and Gelegenheit, chances and possibilities and or opportunities. This is the clarification of the Two of Cups. It could also be that you are dealing with a Cancer or a fellow water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Somebody here wants to have a second chance, wants to have other or a new possibilities, a new chances, another chance. Could be a Cancer, could also be other sign. Take only what fits in your story, okay? And clarify me, please, the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is clarified as the third house, communication and interaction. For some of you guys, it could also be that you are dealing with either a Pisces or a fellow water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and this person wants to communicate with you. Yeah, this is related to communication. Could also be that this person is either a Pisces or a Gemini, because the third house is Gemini. It could also be that this is Virgo, because Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the house of communication. Either you are dealing with Virgo, Gemini, and or Pisces. This possible zodiac signs wants to communicate with you. Maybe you are cutting off the ties of this person in your life. You are no longer communicate with them. Expect that there is a communication here, because this person wants to communicate with you. Pisces, Gemini, or Virgo. That ends your readings for today, my beautiful souls, Scorpio, and I hope you enjoy your reading. If it is resonates to you guys, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and share. Until the next time, I love you all. Bye.